Justin. Sylvia, businesses today enable their staff internally to be able to deliver the best customer experience possible and the service they promise. But the bottom line is, how do they receive money from customers and how do they pay out to their service providers? And MTN Mobile Money has definitely been at the forefront of this. I'd love to hear how you've managed to transform what mobile money meant before COVID and what it means today.
So I think I'll take it on the side of partnerships, because I think one of the earlier speakers, I'm not sure whether it was the MC or Dan, talking about partnerships. Okay, so in mobile money, we have 9 Fintechs that have been licensed by the central bank to offer a similar service. So our role cuts in 2 ways. We are enabling Fintechs and also the banking institutions, and we are also players, which is making it possible for customers to really use our services. So I'll take it from those 2 angles. So enabling our partners to be able to offer wallet services to their customers and our customers as well. We are using more around the interface we are using is API. As Dario mentioned, so we have the Chinosis, which actually resides within the GSM space, which gives you access to most of our backend charging systems and the rest. But then we also have an open API, and the whole idea is to make it easy to integrate banks and also developers that have services that they either want to use our channel to serve or come through even some of the fintechs. The banks are also integrated, or the interface we're using is API as well. So when you look at the enabling side, which is our B2B, technology is playing a very crucial role in how the partnerships between mobile money, fintechs, and banks are carried out currently. On the user side, I will pick on 2 things. As Dario is trying to get people to move away from the USSD, it is becoming the channel that we can only improve financial inclusion because of the, let me say, the easiest way of using USSD on a very basic YAM phone. So everybody with a basic YAM phone through USSD, I know some of the high-tech people do not regard USSD as digital. But for a lot of majority of our customers, that is the digital way they know, beyond carrying cash or going into a bank to transact. So we still consider USSD as a major digital. We will improve, I'm sure technology will improve it. But the other side is also the apps, which is also available for smartphone users to use as well. How we send money across P2P is through either the USSD, which is what over 13 million customers are using. We have just about 200,000 of our base that actually uses the app, the mobile money app, and probably around 400,000 that are using through our other channels, which is the My MTN app. So when you compare the USSD with the app, we would prefer everybody probably in this room that owns a smartphone to use the app, but we can't also ignore majority of the people who are using the USSD to do that. So in a nutshell, that is how we are improving in terms of including those that are unbanked, those that are ignored, those that just have a phobia to walk into a bank. And even the banking institutions are reaching them through the wallet. So in all of this is our big payment, or let me say wallet platform that enables transaction. There are 2 core products, which is collections and disbursement, and that's what everybody uses. But post-COVID, we've also seen interest coming through other banking services like your loan, savings, and also insurance, which we are offering all these services digitally through the USSD and also through the app. So from a mobile money perspective, we are actually going beyond the P2P and also beyond the merchant to really enable other banking institutions to offer core banking services to our customers as well. And that's how we are being, the role we are playing in the whole digital space.
Thank you very much. Financial inclusion is definitely a key component, and please do not do away with USSD yet. Yet we are still struggling with penetration and all of that. I think I would love to hear as a follow-up question from you, which is very sensitive but very key to this discussion, is pricing. As the use of mobile money becomes core to our day-to-day lives, the cost of moving money is also increasing. If we even leave the conversation to our tax people or tax experts, they'll tell you that we are being double taxed and quadruple taxed, etc., etc. From your position, I know it is not fully within your remit, and I think at some point you would also react to it, Solomon. We would love to hear how are you working towards becoming price sensitive as much as you can at a point where mobile money becomes zero cost to us.
Okay, so I think we've tried. When the levy was introduced, what we did to really cushion customers where we cut back on our charges. So before you had a maximum charge of 10 cedis, which we dropped to 7.5. I know it's not too much in terms of if you look at the cost of the e-levy, but I think even from the government side, they have also been sensitive in a way by reducing the cost from 1.5 to 1%. Who knows what will happen next? So that is on the tax side. But I think as technology becomes the central point, and I guess that is part of the conversation that we are having, which reduces the cost of serving, the cost of delivery, the total cost of all these other services will be reduced. Okay, so for instance, if the Fintechs will find of maybe a better way of delivering through us, a cheaper way of delivering through us using alternative technology, in the end, the customer would enjoy. So for me, the key blockers will have to be how cheap is technology now, okay? Even if you want to move away from traditional, your usual data centers, move into the cloud, all these are not cheap. So we need to find a way to lower technology in the country to enable us pass on the savings to the customer. As it is right now, we will have to bear the cost because I think until we get to a point where the discussions get deeper, like how others have made digital transaction almost at no